What's up guys, this is Steven with Austerity TV, and this is Dining in Austerity. Today we're going to make some giso, Carne Guisada. So, what we have is a bell pepper, whole jalapeno, green onions, cilantro, got the sticker on it.
It's 2:42 right now.
Is it?
Well, on the timer. It's been going for 2 minutes. Almost.
Oh, okay. You can cut this however you want. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The whole point of dining in austerity is, home cooking, so make it how you want it. And it's tomatillo. Tiny tomatillo.
Go on.
Throw some heavy oil in your pan. And one thing about the steak is if you go get skirt steak, it's a pretty cheap quality beef. You just have to cut the fat off, and that's actually not a bad thing to have lots of fat on your steak, because it means lots of flavor. But this is too much fat, so you gotta cut the excess off. One of the things I like about skirt steak is you gotta wrestle this fat off. It's almost like you're hunting.
Nice. Big piece of meat.
You don't want to cut them too small.
Well, I meant like the whole thing's pretty big.
Oh. Yeah. All this meat costs $6.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's
You get a lot of
beef.
meat for low price.
This beef was $6.30.
Not bad. So what would you say we're spending on all the ingredients together?
This whole meal is probably around $10.
Not bad.
For 2 people.
Yeah, for 2 people.
And it's steak.
Yeah. It's got good flavor.
At this point, I guess we'll turn this on. Throw your meat. Some people don't believe me when I say this, but soy sauce at the very beginning, that's the secret sauce. I immediately wash right after I'm done using it.
Yeah,
I find that that's actually probably the best way of washing, because everything coagulates if you give it time, so it's pretty easy immediately after use. onions. Just throw all those big vegetables that you need in there at first. Throw them in there at the very beginning. Usually I wait till the beef is almost half cooked to throw vegetables in there. But this is a guisada, so we're trying to make a gravy around it that's going to be based with tomato sauce and some flour. Spices. Chris's gourmet steak seasoning's pretty good. I like that stuff. It's pretty cheap as well for a spice. Black pepper, which you probably do want to add early. Cayenne.
Julio's represent. Yes.
Southwest fajita, sure. Most importantly, the comino is probably like the main spice ingredient in this entire meal. If you don't get that, you're not going to get the right taste. Garlic. Southwest fajita. Uncle Chris.
Uncle Chris.
Salt, you know, even though you added that soy sauce in the beginning, you still need to add salt throughout.
Yes, but be diligent.
Don't be scared of the seasonings. You eat lots worse shit in the packaging.
That's true, but I'm just saying, oversalted is never good.
Oversalting?
Yeah, oversalting. Like,
it's really
I've
hard
done
to
it.
oversalt.
Well, I mean, I've done it before. I love salt, by the way.
Alright, now that it's this far cooked, we're going to add the tomato sauce.
Okay.
You don't add the whole can. Well, I mean, you can if you want. Add about half the can. Get some water in there.
Get it together. No, I'm just kidding.
Then, now that's your gravy base, add some flour to thicken it. And then once again, run through your seasonings. This is where you throw the comino on pretty heavy.
Babe, can you do that spice thing that guy does for the salt? Where he throws the salt.
Let's see. Is that how
Yes.
it is? Now just let that gravy cook into the rest of it. Tortillas are also, you know, they're not necessary, but they're kind of necessary. If you want to eat with the fork, you can, but tortillas are probably the best way to go. Not the healthiest way to go, best way. If it's bouncing that hot, turn it down.
It's bubbling. Have you tasted your food? You're supposed to taste test, but with the different spoon. So the tomatillo was small enough.
Well, it wasn't like a significant component to this, so.
Oh.
Paprika isn't a part of my seasoning with the steak, but it is a part of my seasoning with the gravy. And you can cut up that jalapeno. I like just cooking it whole. I feel like the spice palette gets in there without having to commit to like the complete kick of the jalapeno.
Don't forget them tortillas, babe.
So that's how it's gonna look at the end. You know, don't be afraid if it looks like that. If it doesn't look like that, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you made your own version. But here's the plate process. And use that gravy that you cooked to drizzle it over itself further. Because if your giso is, you know, if you did it right, the gravy is going to be like the pronounced. That's what makes this plate. So if you're not excited about your gravy, you probably didn't execute. And that's how you make guiso, carne guisada. Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe, and tell us what else we could probably do on the channel.